Well, a couple of things. One is, as to Kayla's point, it is striking to hear this president say, we don't need 2,000 miles of concrete wall from sea to shining sea. We never did. That flies in the face of the tone of the president's rhetoric over the past several years, and it will be noted in conservative circles. I'm told, and I was told by a source during the course of the president's speech, that date of February 15th shifted from February 28th within the hour before the president gave these remarks. So this was very much a moving target today as they cobbled together this deal in real time. What it does, though, is it gives us in Washington generally 3 weeks to let some of the steam out, to get some of those federal employees paid. That'll take some of these headlines off of the front pages of federal employees in agonizing situations. It will prevent administration officials from offering perhaps unintentionally out-of-touch comments about how the federal employees can deal with this situation, and that'll allow them to cut a deal. But John Harwood is probably right in that once they reopen this government, there's not going to be a whole lot of appetite from Republicans in this town to do this exercise all over again.
Michael Zezas, welcome to the conversation. We didn't get to you last time, but you're welcome to chime in here. What do you think caused whatever sort of thawing has taken place over the last 24 hours? Was it the failure of 2 votes in the Senate? And we should point out that the Democratic plan in the Senate got 2 more votes than the Republican plan did. Was it the airline disruptions? Is it the pressure that is mounting from the federal workforce, including IRS workers, or probably a stew of all of the above?
Yeah, I mean, I think a stew of all of the above is the right answer to that question. There was always going to have to be some mix of the Senate and the House sort of feeling around for what solution was going to work the best, what was going to be the appropriate face saver for the Republicans. And it would seem that in the president's speech, sort of offering some degrees of freedom within the debate was perhaps both kind of face saving and allowing for things to move forward. But I think there's kind of 2 takeaways from that. You know, one, he still did ask for new physical barriers. So I don't think what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks is going to be easy, and Congress is going to be preoccupied with that. And then 2, kind of the takeaway from the entire event is that there are still substantial political incentives to partisanship. So I still think for investors, the big takeaway is this is telling us a lot about what Congress isn't going to be doing this year, and they're probably not going to be doing things that are going to address economically what's sort of ailing the economy in 2019, which is the downdraft of GDP growth from a roll-off of fiscal stimulus, building inflation pressure, so the pressure on the dual mandate of the Fed that investors are concerned about. Infrastructure plan as a kind of white knight riding to the rescue here doesn't make a lot of sense with all of this going on.
Really